Lady Lily back with another video, and this is the Housewives of Potomac season 4 episode 8, Sex, Lives, and Butter Knives. So the show opens up with Candace and Chris. They're at home. There's boxes still everywhere. Perhaps there may be some things from when they got married, or perhaps it may be some stuff they ordered. But Candace is just saying she feels like there's not enough room in the house and she's really ready to move. Candace said not only she wants more space, but she's really pushing for a space of her and Chris to call their own. Candace said a week before her mother was out at a friend's wedding, and she said some things that her mom necessarily did not agree with her, and her mother actually took her purse and smacked her upside the face with her purse, and that is part of the reason that's even motivating Candace even more. So Candace's relationship with her mom perhaps is actually not getting better. It's getting worse, and it has progressively gotten worse since her and Chris got married. Candace's motivations also motivates Chris to hurry up and get this cookbook up and out and fully running. So, he's gonna do the taste testing. They're inviting all the girls over, and Candace said she is gonna let all the ladies be invited. From there, Ashley, Giselle, and Bravo are on a hike. They're just recapping things from, New Orleans. Giselle said her dad had a fabulous time. He couldn't believe they did a second line, and he was just amazed. You know, Giselle was trying to pretty much find out what went wrong, especially between Ashley and Candace, and Ashley was just telling them that, she is going to perform at, Virginia's gay pride. Ashley came out with a song or two, so they invited her to come and perform, and she wants the ladies to come and perform. Giselle also let Ashley know about the about the conversation Candace had about Ashley giving her miscarriage testimony. And then she also, pretty much was saying Candace said it was fake, and it was crocodile tears that Michael was crying, and then crocodile tears that Mike was crying. She also said that also let the girls know about the comment that Monique said about Karen. About Katie. From there it goes to Karen and Ray. They're out dancing. Karen says since she had that, encounter with the spiritual woman and who was the medium, she feel like she's, is on a track to get to a better place of healing. And she said she just want to make the most of life and just, have fun. And part of that was her and Ray getting out doing dance lessons, and hopefully Karen's back on track to, not back on track, because you never get over the loss of a loved one. You learn how to move on and life goes on, but you never get over it. But it's just, really how you cope. And yeah, so that was that. Monique is, at this point, Monique is 27 weeks pregnant, so she got what, about 12 more weeks to go. No, that wouldn't be 12. Would it be 12? 13 at that point. It would be 13 more weeks to go if she's 27 months. And she wants to do a pregnancy shoot, but she's not doing just any old pregnancy shoot. She wants to do an underwater pregnancy shoot in a gown. She invites Ashley to come and, witness that, because she feels like they're on track, to bettering themselves, bettering their relationship. And even Ashley was just appreciative of Monique's apology, and she said she feel like she feel like the tables turned. What Ashley was doing to Monique is what actually is what Candace is doing to Ashley right now. So the table is turned. So now Ashley kind of have a feeling some type of way as to, wow, this is what, Monique was going through when I was doing, treating her bad and questioning her. So anyway, Ashley brought up to Candace about the no, Ashley brought up to Monique about the comment she made about Katie being Amastan, and she said she didn't say anything about Amastan. She was just saying that, Katie's, when she first met her, she was prim and proper. Now she's more free. And then she was like, well, I didn't, if it was taken the wrong way, I apologize. From there, it shows Giselle. She is actually going to visit this property that she's interested in purchasing. She takes her mom to get some of mom's approval and advice, and also because she feel like this is the next step in her life, and she's ready to make a commitment on a home. So they were saying that the home is priced at 1.3 million. I don't know how, because it's a dump site, but Giselle is hoping that they will let it go for like 900,000, just because there is a lot of work to be done. But Giselle, she really sees the potential. It's on a good set of acres of land. And mom, surprisingly, she did approve, and she said she feel like she's in a better place, and Giselle, would be up for the challenge, and she probably can make this renovation and move happen. From there, it goes to Michael and Ashley. They have decided to get rid of their pool table, the legendary pool table that has been a staple in their living room since we first encountered this series. So Ashley feels like, this is not gonna, having a pool table in the living room is not gonna be conducive for them to have. When the baby comes and want to start rolling around, they don't feel like it's gonna be appropriate. And then Michael said, this is gonna cause us, jokingly said, it's gonna cause us to be more boring, blah, 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 blah. And Ashley said, well, we'll just find the nearest pool hall and go shoot pool. So, she, was asking him how he was feeling, from the event, and that Monique and Chris had, and he was just saying, we never did sit down, we never did grieve, we never did do none of that. So it was just a moment where everything came out. So Ashley was just saying that she's not gonna bring up, what Candace said about Michael being fake or not, because she's not gonna bring that negativity into their relationship, into their situation. From there, one of the boys make one and the boys make breakfast in bed for Robin. She's grateful, and she says she feels like her and Juan are on a better track. The boys her boys end up, because they're older now, and kids are tech savvy. Her boys end up Googling her and Juan, and discovered that they was divorced. She said she did not want that to be the way that her sons found out that they was divorced, and she was hoping she would have had the opportunity to get in front of them and tell them what was going on without them being exposed to the media and the internet. And she pretty much told them that never changed their love they had for them, that they co-parent, they're still a family, they always been a family. And then she said she feel like eventually, the boys are gonna be like, oh, when y'all gonna get married? How long you continue to be divorced? So yeah, it was funny how they kept it a secret for so long, but the boys actually found out via internet. So Monique is having lunch with Candace. At this point, Monique says she has 12 weeks left. Monique asked Candace about the comment she made about Katie. Candace was like, well, Giselle made a reference to Amistad. Then Bravo flashed back, showing Monique saying it. And Bravo has a way to say, hey, when you land, Bravo will come back with the comeback, with a flashback. So they rolled that footage. They was not arguing, but Monique did say she felt like she was being picked apart by Candace, like Candace's mom picked her apart. And that just, set taking Candace aback a little bit. She was just, saying, stop bringing up my mother. It's really a touchy spot for Candace at this moment. It is the day of Chris taste testings, will bring us to the conclusion of this episode. It's the day of Chris tasting. They are getting ready, putting flowers out, and Chris is cooking his life away. Surprisingly, Robin is the first to show up on time. She shows up, and then Giselle comes second. So they're early. So they said they deserve a treat for coming early. So Chris does let them get an early taste test of something before the rest of the girls get there. So the rest of the girls have not arrived yet. So they get on the conversation about, hold on. So they wanted to know, why did Candace have such a hard on for Ashley? Candace was like, she's not hard as they make it seem. She just, want to know the truth, and she believes you should keep it real, keep it real. From there, Candace said, why y'all worried about me? Y'all need to be worried about the comments that Michael was saying at that party. So the conversation goes to what Michael was saying about sucking on sausages, and you too, please. I'm just explaining. Don't be flagging me for wrongness, but he was just saying sucking on an item, and making reference that could be inappropriate. So Robin said, okay, she thought she was in the Twilight Zone because she was wondering, did she hear that? Did she not hear that? Or was that just the alcohol? And even Chris chimed in and said he heard the similar comments that was like sexually lured and inappropriate come out of Michael's mouth. Monique is the next to arrive. She's cute with her bump and everything. I can say Monique has been a very stylish pregnant woman. I say if God ever graced me to get pregnant, I hope I can look good through the pregnancy too. Because sometimes, people start out cute, then they get real bad looking. And I understand the body's out of control and they just probably tired. But then there's some people, they're just beautiful and flawless like the whole time. So yeah. So I hope whenever God grants me that opportunity that I will be the same. Just beautiful and graceful through all the time. So Monique comes, and they decided to hush the conversation, and Katie and Ashley are the last to arrive. So Chris has the girls to be seated. He's getting ready to serve them. He's explaining, some of the foods and what they're going to eat. And I guess they're getting ready to serve the salad, and Chris was telling Monique that there's element of alcohol in some of the dressing or sauce that he was wanting to use. And do she, want to, leave that off, or did she want him put just a little bit on it? She could say leave it off, and then it was saying like, oh, it's okay to be pregnant and have a glass of wine and blah blah blah. But Monique was saying while she's pregnant, she has actually lost the taste for alcohol. So they go back and forth about what the Surgeon General say, and then from there, Ashley bring up to Candace about where you were so worried about me drinking and trying to get pregnant. So that whole fiasco started, and then it goes from there. And Candace was saying, back and forth. And Candace said, I really think you was fake. Blah 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 blah. Tell the truth. And then the back and forth began. So the girls are like, damn, can we get the salad? I know my hungry ass would probably be like, damn, can we eat first before y'all? Can we start eating first before y'all start fighting? So they was like, damn, we can't even get the salad. And somebody was like, well, can we pray? And then Ashley, of course, hit below the belt in Candace's mind. She said, your mama's taking care of you. We in your and I am in your mama's house. Candace grabbed a butter knife and she said, you will not talk about my mom in this house. You will not talk about my mom in this house. She went the hell off. Ashley was like, okay, hold on. Oh, Ashley's like, oh, girl, you better stop it. Don't be messing up your mama's table because she's just, Kansas just with the knife, like, don't talk about my mom in my house. Don't talk about my mom in her house. So Ashley said, girl, you gonna mess your mama table up. And from there, it's on. Candace stood up, told her to get the hell out this house, and it's to be continued. So we should pick up next week where the fight left off. Chris, it shows Chris in next week's previews trying to pull Candace away, and I think somehow they're gonna, collect themselves and come back to the table. So that's pretty much it. That is it. That is all. We was on a break last week, which was fine because we had the BET Awards, so I really did want to watch that, and I enjoyed that. And I'm actually taping in my new space in my home. I had a back room that was serving as storage, and now I have decided to turn it into like more of an office space, a room that I can shoot my YouTube videos when I'm at home, and a place of refuge, a place where I can read and do some work and focus and work on my budgets and all of that. So I figure if I be in a room with just the items that I need versus piles of clothes, books, and all types of hobnob, that I will be able to maybe focus more. So I am in my room. I do need to paint, so that's why I don't haven't done like a room. Won't do just a room tour. I'm hoping, being off around the 4th of July holiday, it's a small space, but we're gonna get it together and paint it. So yeah, once that is done, I will do a video that shows a room tour. It's not big as a doorknob, but it's a nice little space. And I'm sitting on a futon. I got pillows. I got place trying to decorate it and look cute, nice, and sweet and kind. So that is it. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos. I know some people ask me, Lisa, will you ever come back with the car talks? Yes, I'm back in my car now, so hopefully I got my car back. It was in the shop for the past few weeks getting fixed due to a hit and run accident that I was in. Well, I wasn't near the car or in the car when it happened, but somebody hit my car and took off. So anyway, hopefully now that I'm back in my car, hopefully some dust was settled. It's been crazy at work. We've been having orientations, so I'm hoping to get back into my car talks. Hopefully to get back into some of my more videos. But that's it. That's all. Like, comment, subscribe. Have an awesome week. Thank you.